down Tucson, only 2 words are necessary. Bear down. And that's what the Arizona Wildcats hope to do in front of their homestanding fans today. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Arizona Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Arizona will kick off to get things underway. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the returner will be brought down. The Tigers' return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too, I swear. When you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
Fights off a defender. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And those are some serious wheels for this Tiger quarterback, positively Nick Marshall-esque.
Yeah, and you think about Nick Marshall and that run to the national championship game. Man, they ran the football some more. His dynamic ability at the quarterback spot. All Auburn offenses that have been great have had that guy at the quarterback spot.
He'll try to pop the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick pass on the fly motion. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. The Wildcats offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They'll run play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Give to the back. Runs through the tackle.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. And that pass is intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And, Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen linemen are the best athletes on the field? What do you think?
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run.
I love the idea, and I love just finding ways to get your best players out in the open field. This pre-snap motion and using it to their advantage on that last play, I think that was a nice call.
And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll put the tight end in motion. He'll keep it himself. Still running at the 40. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll try to race to the edge on 1st and goal with the wide receiver. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on 3rd down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready. Had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds his man. It's Coleman. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the right. And it's picked off. Couldn't find a ton of room on that return, but that small change, they take over at the 43.
That really wasn't his best throw. I tell you what, you got to choose when you're going to zip it in there and sometimes put some air underneath it. He chose the wrong one, put a little too much air underneath it. Defensive player makes the nice pick.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Brown has it. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Arizona right back to the line. And Arizona. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. After the short completion, let's see if they go back to the air. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops to throw. Had to throw it before he wanted. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It's good. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. With the catch, it's Cobb. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The completion short of the sticks, it's second down. The give to the back. At the 45, on his way. He's loose. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got a man. It's Thompson. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dialing up a second down pass play. Makes the catch. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. And the Tigers have it in scoring position on first and goal. The snap sets up to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on fourth down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. He'll set up to throw. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Slams it ahead. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger. Up and over. Yam will be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offense
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Let's see if they play it conservatively and try to get some of the yardage back on second and long from the 13. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. from the gun. They'll give it on the inside. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with fourth down coming. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. On the move, it's Jocelyn. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Pocket, he's taking the shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The incompletion brings up a second down. Trying to get to it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Auburn to the line in a hurry. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Slings it downfield. He makes the catch. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. Holds it in. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. They're bringing heat. He's going to take off. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Firing toward the end zone. It's complete. And he was dying to push his way in there, but he's knocked down at the 3. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They'll go to the air. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Auburn. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, we wondered all week how this one was going to play out, and through 2 quarters of ball, the answer is like a good old-fashioned barn burner. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far, and you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. They'll start the third quarter with the run. At the 40, there he goes. Can anyone catch him? Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special...
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they've got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they like.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an...
He lets one fly deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
Looking for the score. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back. And he's running in the open. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Wildcats. And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Well, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, tune up that much yardage. Defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And now this offense will take the field again. Looking for space. It's Cobb. Still running at the 40. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because...
Gonna take a shot. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. The back goes in motion. The option look. Now the toss. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it. Open.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Now on 2nd down. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He'll toss it. Fakes his man out. Still on his feet at the 45. Open runway ahead. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. He's got it. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Huge play in the red zone. 3rd and goal coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate.
And he will score! Touchdown, Tigers! That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Arizona, 17.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable in its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold it. Offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line just stands on the result of the play. Line getting set on 2nd down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to get the first through the air. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking for more room. He steps out of bounds, but not only does he get the ball back, what a return to set up his offense. Line gets set, 1st down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Touchdown, Tigers! And the stomping has commenced. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. He has been unstoppable, the ultimate dual threat, positively Cam-tastic.
And that dude was just so incredible to watch, and that's what he's putting on display. He's looking like that. Just whatever he wants to do, it's working, and this Auburn offense is cooking.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term, another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Tigers. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires complete on the crosser. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Getting some heat. Trying to get rid of it. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Looking for space. It's Cobb. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
It's just simple. Simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
The give as they work on that clock. Bulls his way forward. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And they're going to try to convert on 4th down, 1 for 2 so far today. On the option. Now the pitch. Are you as surprised as I am that they didn't throw the football there?
Man, I'm shocked. You get in those situations, 99% of the time, those are passes, but slip in the run, maybe a little confusion by the defense thinking pass, pass, pass. It worked, so nobody complains.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, keep the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
And just leaving no doubt in this one, right? 4th down, they've got the lead, running the ball and picking up the first. They're going to ice this game, baby.
You talk about 2-minute drills. This is how you end the ball on an offensive 2-minute drill when you're winning. Run the clock out, run the football, be physical, watch it go to zeros.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team.
This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to start us off. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. The Tigers offense comes on the field first today.
Well, Kirk, you could just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Scanning the field, it's Glover. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down.
Exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
It's a quick grab. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Close to the tight end. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. 2nd down after that previous play. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back. It's Glover. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 10. So the Razorbacks offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, a wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous. He lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete. But the wide receiver he's covering.
Look at this, taking a shot on the very first play. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And this pass is caught. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kurt, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their
breaks clear, end zone ahead. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly.
He's powerful running into the secondary. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards and a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over there.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Now it's second down here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it again. And he's going to fling it deep. Going for it all here. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they grab the early lead. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Catch hauled in here over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another third down. Now you pressure that quarterback.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders in this defense. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. With the return, it's Anderson. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Makes a quick catch. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. So it's Arkansas in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped to go straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. So here we go. Third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Grab near the sticks. It's Green. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Arkansas 14, Missouri 0.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Glover. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
This Missouri offense is moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Tries the right with a quick throw. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for his big tight end. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And now the handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
To the air, it's Glover. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. This one is right through. Hold on now, there is a flag on the field. If it's on the defense, it still wouldn't be a 1st down. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a 1st down. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. He'll hand it off. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Lacey. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Looks left and finds his target there. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Good catch, just past the first down line to allow the drive to continue. It's a nice play by the quarterback and wide receiver there.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for his back. That's reeled in. It's Brown. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. The Razorbacks with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And now another deep ball here. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offense.
It's a fake. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And the holder completes the pass. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And that one's off target, and the game will remain tied. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the 1st half today. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. And he'll set up to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. Look at this, he'll go deep again. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but there's a penalty marker on the field.
Defense.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On the run here. Lets it go. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. It's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass not complete.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw again. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. That puts them on top in the second half. They'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
Missouri, 14.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Getting set. Here's second down.
Brings up second down.
To throw, it's Glover. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason.
There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And off the fumble recovery, can the offense punch it in? It's first and goal. The shotgun running play call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. All the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They fumbled it away last time, and now they're in a big hole. They got to react quickly here. Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for the first down to the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaking through defenders. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They call the draw play here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's going to hand this off. And they're just able to get him down at the 1. So close.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He goes nowhere on 3rd and short. I don't think he got it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
A running play called on 4th down. He's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. No problem. Knocks it right through.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return begins inside the 10. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. 1st down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Brown. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. Just trucks the man. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the RPO, caught to the right. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. He hands it to the back. A quick juke. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Scanning the field, it's Glover. Running out of time, and now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. The offense falls on the fumble, keeps possession.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Russell. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're
looking to throw it deep. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He hands it off from the gun. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They've been stopped in their first 2 4th down attempts. Here comes number 3. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they tried to get the counter play to the edge, Kirk, we've seen this defense show their ability to pursue and fly to the football.
Yeah, they sure can, and they did a nice job on this counter play. A lot of times you'll see those counters go more up into the middle of a defense, but they tried to bounce that to the outside, and that gave you an idea of...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hogs. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Point after, up and good.
That makes the score Arkansas 35, Missouri 17.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one away.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. The sure hand. It's Lacey. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Second down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. To throw, it's Glover. Receiver makes the grab, and he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to throw yet again. Catch made on the right side. And that's good for a first down near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. And we're going to throw now on first down. Quick catch over the middle. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. They come up and quickly spike it, stopping the clock.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and goal.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Across midfield. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. He'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football, Kirk. You walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.